That's such a long
Well,
intro.
it really is. Oh, what up, everybody? Hey, chat, what's up? Who do we have here? We've got Crimson, JM. Some of y'all were hanging with me earlier for the Game Fest, Summer Game Fest. Did any of y'all watch that?
All of it.
I only
Yeah.
watched the Fortnite trailer.
You like Fortnite that much?
Well, I mean, I didn't watch the whole thing, so I just saw it on Twitter. But yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing.
So what are they getting, like a new map? Is that
Yeah,
what
it's
it
a new
is?
season for Fortnite, so it's gonna be updating tonight, and they're gonna redo the map, unvault and vault weapons, and have new skins, new battle pass, all that good stuff. The main big battle pass thing is Optimus Prime now, so we have Transformers in Fortnite.
Optimus Prime. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm like the biggest Fortnite hater you'll ever meet as well. So I'm gonna let you have fun with this.
I used to be too, and then I started playing. And then
Oh, really? So you were once a
See,
hater?
that's the thing right there. Like you know it's bad, and then you tried it once, and now you're addicted. Where have we heard this before?
That's so
That
funny.
is suck a dick for V-Bucks.
Oh my gosh. All right. Thursday night, big chorizo energy. That's right. That's exactly right. Although we're kind of missing our chorizo tonight.
Oh, I'm Spanish.
You no.
Yeah.
For
I'm
real? Really?
transracial. I'm Spanish too.
Oh my god. All right, well, I'm married into a Spanish family, so I'm Spanish now, right? That's how that works.
Hola, me llamo Shorty Sensei.
Ooh,
¿Cómo
Ándale.
estás?
¿Cómo estes?
Vocos
¿Cómo
locos.
estes? Have y'all seen the girl who, like, the country girl who lives in Japan? She's like blonde and she feeds raccoons, but she talks in Japanese with like a country accent.
Oh my, I saw that. Yeah, it's hilarious.
It's actually, she's really funny. She's
Yeah.
actually super funny. Like, she's truly making fun of herself and it's great, but I can't even remember what she's like. Watashi wa doku desu ka? And it's so funny. It's just like that. It's so good. I cannot remember her name to save my life. Just Google blonde raccoon girl Japan. It's real funny. She's a goof. It is hilarious. What up, D-Day Direwolf? A Money Muffler Tape. Phil, Doug, Nagurdnal. I don't even know how to say that. Nagurdnal?
Just call him Sean.
Sean. Nagurdnal is Sean. Sean. Oh, Blabs is here. What's up, Blabs?
Labs.
Blah 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 blah.
So, guys, is it officially the season of summer? When does summer actually start?
The 20-something, right?
Really? It's not.
Yeah,
actually
and it's like the
summer?
longest day of the year, the summer solstice.
Really? Wow. Well, it feels like summer, and summer anime is quickly approaching. It doesn't feel that way. I feel like I haven't watched much this spring season. I've just been, since we haven't had a watch party of Oshinoko in a while, I've been watching it on the side myself.
Oh, it's so good.
Have you, Kangmin? Are you caught up?
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so good. Lethal, why aren't you watching Oshinoko?
Because I'm gonna open some Digimon cards. I figured it'd be fun to open some Digimon cards on stream. I got some Digimon,
Dude, yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh, and some Pokemon. This is the first time I bought cards in years. I figured it'd be fun to open these on stream. Yeah, and I have something else for later as well. But we'll start
let me
with
look up this other news. Speaking of Pokemon cards, Pokemon Live TCG. Did y'all hear about this?
No, I
Live
haven't.
TCG.
Did anyone
What
know
happened?
about a TCG app for Pokemon? Did y'all know this existed?
Probably. It makes
'Cause
sense.
I
You've
was
got apps for
watching
everything.
Yeah, I was watching the game, or I was streaming the thing today, the Summer Game Fest. And as I was streaming it, like, as the trailers come up, they'll post them on YouTube, right? So I get like all these notifications.
Mhm.
But one was Pokemon. And I was like, what are you doing? Games Fest is on. Like, no one cares about you right now. But I actually looked and it was like Pokemon TCG Live, and the app is up now. And it's an app where you play the card game. And I don't know if it's been out for like ever or for a few months. But like,
What's the first one? What have we got there? Oh, fuck! That's pretty cool right off rip.
hey, hold on. Look,
Tyrannomon?
It's shiny. Okay,
The
what's number
shiny
2?
Tyrannomon.
No, we want to make Lethal.
Oh, from the first episode. That's
There you
pretty
go.
cool.
Hey.
All right, what's next?
Oh, I've seen that.
I just
Lilymon.
watched her episode then on my rewatch.
Hey, nice. Lilymon.
Ooh,
Greymon.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's the OG Greymon.
Yeah, that's dope. That one.
That's cool. That's really nice.
What's next?
Ivan's gonna be mad he missed this. Patamon.
Not the biggest fan.
Patamon.
Not the biggest fan.
Patamon's evolution is sick though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the evolutions are cool. So in Digimon, we still call them evolutions.
Oh, Devimon. Dude,
Nice.
that's dope.
That's pretty cool.
What's next?
Oh, the little one, Gomamon. Gomamon.
I like his Digivol when he Digivolves. But
Yeah. I feel like the first forms are all pretty lackluster.
Oh, what? No way.
What is that?
Metal Mamamon. I remember that from the PlayStation 1 game. If you had this on the PlayStation 1 game, you were like king of the world.
I had the PlayStation 1 game, but I don't remember that one.
Oh!
That's actually so cool.
Oh, that's hot. How much more we got? We got 3 cards left.
Dude, nice. This is a good pack. I don't know what that one is.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with that one.
I don't know that one, yeah. I'm like Gen 1 Digimon. Season 1.
Oh, Garudamon.
That's really cool looking. I've never seen it.
Yeah, that's Sora's.
Digimon,
Okay, and last
digital
one.
monsters.
Last one. Last one. Meh.
Yeah.
Meh.
Meh.
I reckon that was a pretty good pack.
Nice.
I'm pretty happy with that. The Greymon, the Devimon, the Metal Mamamon, and the Angemon are probably the big ones out of that.
Yeah.
I still have some
cool.
Yu-Gi-Oh! And some Pokemon cards to open. But we'll save them for later.
Blabs, everyone's oohing and awing, but I don't know what this is. You're not the only one. I do know my first season, first gen, what do we call it? Digimon? I know my early Digimon. All right, what you got next, Lethal? What's next?
Well, do you want to do more card openings or do you want me to show you something?
Ooh, show me something.
Okay, cool. So we've all seen Chainsaw Man, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, check this out. So this is pretty interesting. When you're ready.
Oh, hold on. We got a Shorty been catching up on Vinland Saga. I am done with the first season, haven't started the second, but I can now officially binge the second season. Teacher Summer, baby. Sensei Summer.
It's very slow in the beginning.
I've heard about this.
Chainsaw Man porn parody outsells the anime in Japan.
No.
Okay? So we
Ew.
saw that when Chainsaw Man was streaming, it was doing very well numbers-wise, but when it come to the DVDs, it was a failure. Like, it flopped big time, right? And the first week, it sold about 1,800 copies, right? And the first week of the porn parody, this is just Japan, it sold 8,600, okay? Now, what do you think the parody is called?
Chainsaw Wee Wee.
Not a bad guess. Kangmin, would you like to take a guess?
Chainsaw Man.
I don't even want to take a guess.
Chain I saw his weenie man.
Not bad. Okay, but think simpler. It's called Dildo Man.
What?
Ew.
Dildo Man. So where the chainsaws are.
Oh no!
Right?
Oh no!
So it's outselling
So
the
this is
the
like
anime.
that island fight show that I told you all about a long time ago, but let's not bring that up. Keep going.
Well, there's the trailer for it. It's safe for work, but as you can see, that's the cover there and all that. And I was able to find a copy of this. Now, before anyone starts making suggestions, I was laughing too much throughout the whole thing to do anything. Okay, I had no intention of it. I watched it solely for this stream, and I was hoping Megan would be here so we could have a good discussion. Because I'm pretty sure she's seen it too, right? So it's.
Let's watch that for the watch party. Yeah, Twitch will definitely allow it.
Right. Well, okay, look, there's a few things to say about this. It follows the basic plot as we all know it, okay? Look, let me just give you a bit of a play-by-play. So, it's the same characters' names and everything. Now, do keep in mind, there was no sub, so I kind of had to learn as I was going along, right? I'm pretty sure the word koku means cock. I figured that out. So, it starts with him being killed and then coming back to life as the dildo demon.
Yeah.
All right. And when it's exactly what you're thinking, except instead of chainsaws, it's dildos, right? So he's killed by 2 women, okay? And he uses his dildos to orgasm them to death. Okay? It's fucking ridiculous. This is not good. It's not good. It's terrible, but it's so funny. It's so cheap. They put like jack all effort into it. It's crap, but it's fucking hilarious. All right. And then from there, he meets Makima and he gets paired up with Power. All right. They're leaving down the building and then Power sees a demon and she like rushes it, like full on like swarms and rushes it, right? And gives it the most intense hand job I've ever seen on screen. Orgasms it to death. Okay. So yeah, then
just
from there,
imagining it in my mind,
But the thing about Japanese porn is it's blurred. You don't actually see a lot.
Really?
Yeah, that's always been a thing. They've always censored pornography over there.
It's like it's pornography is legal in Japan, but all the private parts have to be censored.
Yep.
That is so interesting. Wow. Yeah. Okay.
And she's like really into it. The chick that plays Power, she's the MVP, man. She's the star of the whole thing. She is right into it. She does all like the, like the way she moves and everything, the over the top energy.
Over the top,
she does all of that, man. Okay, and then from there, what happens next? Where do they go from there? Makima kind of scolds them for doing that, and she calls Denji her puppy. Right, we'll get to that later. But then from there, they go back to the apartment where they live in. And do you remember the scene where he gets to touch her boob? I think you can figure it out from there.
Yeah.
Okay. He doesn't transform during that scene. He's just himself over there. And then what happens next? Then where does he go next? I'm pretty sure they go to fight another demon after that, which is conveniently a woman. And he transforms into the dildo demon.
Does his thing.
Works his magic once again. It's like orgasms kill demons or some shit. Except for Power, conveniently for plot. And then she passes on, and then where is he going from there? He's like in the... Again, there wasn't subtitles, so I was kind of piecing it together myself as best I could. And then he ends up in like some room with like some teacher chick or something is trying to like explain something to him. And they end up getting it on. And while they're getting it on, he transforms. It's like he loses control for a little bit. And then, they start going at it and all is good. And then Makima catches them in the act, right? And she scolding the person that he just fucked.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then she takes him into her room and shows proof that she's got proof of them fucking. And then I believe that she's like blackmailing him into them doing the deed. So the final scene is him with Makima, right? And she's like all like dommy mummy in this whole thing. Very much in character.
Yeah, and very in character, yes.
If there was one part, it would have been that part, okay? That's probably the best scene. She does do some freakier stuff in that one, but it's Makima. What can we expect, Yeah. But it's like they have like some type of connection with Power, because as Makima's getting off, so is Power, but she's back in the hotel room or in the apartment room.
What's happening?
Right? Yeah. And then it ends with him finishing. So it's like basically he lives out all his fantasies.
You know what? He deserves it. He went through a lot in the main show. He got puked in his mouth. I feel like he was long overdue for some good times.
He had quite a few good times. Quite a good few times. Now, like I said, I couldn't make sense of anything they were saying because there was no subtitles. So I pieced it together as best as I could. And that was my interpretation of it. It's terrible. It's awful. There's really good porn parodies out there. And this is not one of them.
And it sold very, very well.
And it sold very, very well. but it's fucking hilarious.
It's probably because it was so funny.
It's pretty fucking funny. But the chick who plays Power, she's got lots of potential, man. She was the show stealer by far, man. Even when she was doing the sex scene with Genji, man, she was like right into that, man.
She was in character.
In character, man. She did very, very well. All right, let's open up some Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
We appreciate your dedication to your research.
Anytime.
Really do.
Anytime.
I think everyone in chat is so thrilled.
Yeah. It was very easy to find as well.
Look, that's what she said.
If I had to rate it out of 10, it's a 4. It's pretty fucking bad, but from a comedy perspective, it's a solid 7. Okay, what do we got first?
Oh man, the Debauchery came early.
I don't know that card.
I don't know that either. Is it shiny?
It is.
A newer one.
Yeah.
I like graphics.
I'll take it. What's next?
Whoa, that's such a long name. I can't even read it. The name is shiny.
Fucking name. True King Lithogasm the Disaster.
Lithogasm.
Hey, I reckon he was in that movie.
Yeah, he was probably in there. He was in Japanese, you know. He didn't know. There can be only one.
Dude, looks like they got busted at
customs. Oh yeah, thanks D-Day for the tier 1. We saw you.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Pre-perpetuation of rights.
That looks like something from like Spirited Away.
Yeah.
That food looks really good. The spaghetti.
It does, doesn't it, man?
Yum yum.
That's what she said. A lot of magic and trap cards. More food.
More food. Yum.
Give me a fucking Psycho Drag. Another fucking magic card.
Where's the Blue Eyes?
Dude, come on. Where's Dark Magician?
Yeah, we need the Dark Magician.
Last one. What is that?
What
the fuck is that?
Incantation.
What the heck are these?
This is shit.
These are Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Yeah, this is a terrible pull.
Those are
terrible pull.
Yeah.
What are those?
Awful.
Yeah, that's pretty crappy.
I'm going to save the Pokemon cards for later in the stream.
Lethal, have them react to my anime.
Which one's that?
It says D-Day. Lethal, have them react to my
anime. Yeah. I think we'll wait till Ivan's here because we need more music people. It's to do with the anime reactions we were doing.
Okay. We'll save it if it's music-y, of course. You're going to go and do your Pokemon now?
We'll do them a little bit later.
Okay, we'll do them later. All right, guys. So, speaking of summer anime coming out and spring anime being, well, almost done, not quite. What have you guys been watching this season? Anything new, anything relevant? Or are you just watching like old stuff? Just doing some catch up on your watch list? What about you, Kangmin?
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching a lot of weekly stuff. Of course, I'm watching One Piece, but Dr. Stone, Vinland Saga, Demon Slayer, Hell's Paradise, and Oshinoko, I think are the ones that I'm watching right now.
So what is your favorite of those?
Man, I think, Oshinoko is probably my favorite, but this past week's episode of Vinland Saga was like one of the greatest works of anime I've ever seen. It was just so good.
So answer me this. I mean, I am not on Vinland Saga season 2 yet. I do know that I've heard a lot of complaints about it being boring, lackluster. I think we all know by now that the first season is just this huge like coming of age story of this kid and his revenge. But why? So if you think the season 2 is good, why do you think people are whining so much?
It's because, I mean, season 1 is hard to top because not only was the action spectacular, but they had such like powerful themes interwoven throughout it all, right? So it was just like a masterclass in storytelling. But season 2 doesn't have that kind of action, And so it really focuses a lot on Thorfinn and, the other characters that are around him as well. But his development after he loses, spoiler alert if you guys didn't watch season 1, but after he loses his sense of purpose, his whole life's purpose was to duel and kill Ashalad, but then he was killed by Canute instead. And so going through that character development, it is slow, but it's so necessary. And this past week's episode, it made it all so worth it, in my opinion. It was just so this episode was so good. The writing was spectacular, and just like everything about it, it was so good.
Man, now I want to binge it tomorrow. I binged the end of season 1 like a week or two ago, and I just remember being so mad at Thorfinn. I'm like, you have spent and wasted all of this time, all for it to not work out the way you wanted, all for revenge, redemption, whatever you want to call it. But then once you achieve that, what was going to be your goal after that anyway?
Right.
Even if you had done it, what was going to change? What would have been different from now? You still would have had no future goal, future plan. Like, so I was very frustrated with season 1, although it is a very good season. The side characters are great. The storytelling is awesome. I was pissed at the main character the entire time. I'm like, you're an idiot, because I know exactly what's coming. Your thirst for revenge will never die. It will never go away. So I'm really excited to watch season 2. I've seen people bitch and moan saying it's like a farming anime.
Like, that's what people say. It's like Farmland Saga.
Yeah, I'm like, leave them alone. Let him farm.
Yeah.
Let him cook.
But yeah, I mean, I think someone in the chat said that like it's boring because it goes from like a Viking turning from like a warrior to a pacifist. He doesn't become a pacifist, and if you think that Thorfinn became a pacifist, you're reading into the character very, very incorrectly. Like, that's not what he became. And so, yeah. Anyways, if he became just like a pacifist, then yeah, I would have been like, oh, this is stupid. But that's not what he became. And so, I don't know. I just thought it was so good. But I think still on top has to be still Oshinoko, because oh my gosh, it's
you can't
so
compare.
good. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, there's no comparing to Oshinoko. Lethal, Mr. Insanity says, Lethal, send me pics of those Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I will get that done after the stream, good sir, so I can spread them out for you. Kind of like in that movie.
I was going to say, that's what she said.
I think, like I said, there was no subs.
No subs?
Yeah, so it was just Japanese the whole time.
That's tough. That's tough. I mean, do with it what you will. Oof. Yeah, so I have been watching Dr. Stone. I'm not caught up, but I know what happens because of the manga, so I know what's going to happen. But Dr. Stone, so good. I cannot tell you all enough. Dr. Stone is so fucking fun. It is such a good, that fun is the only way to describe it to me. It's just so fun. It's funny. It's fun. The cast of characters is amazing. It doesn't follow too many anime tropes. Dr. Stone is so fun. But Oshinoko still definitely sits at the top for me. If y'all haven't watched it, I'm telling you, it sounds stupid. Go watch it. Everyone I've told, I'm texting one of my friends now, and he's like, that sounds stupid. And then he texted me like, I'm 4 episodes in. Oh my God, this is the best thing. I'm like, yeah, I know. So trust us when we say Oshinoko. I'm also watching Dr. Stone, but I'm catching up on an oldie but goodie. I'm still watching Yu Yu Hakusho. It is taking me a while to get through it, but it's really good. I love Yu Yu Hakusho. And you know what? I came to a realization last night while I was watching Yu Yu Hakusho. Yusuke reminds me a lot of Lethal. Like, Yusuke is like, tell it like it is, doesn't fucking care what anyone has to say about it. I will punch your grandma and your mother and your baby. Like that. And
not in
there
that
was
order,
something he said, and I was like, that reminds me of Lethal. I just was watching last night, and I'm like, man, the parallels. I just thought that was funny, and I thought I should bring it up. You should cosplay Yusuke. I feel like it is the highest form of compliment too, because Yusuke is funny as hell, man. Like, it just flows out naturally. It's extremely vulgar, but also hilarious. Don't want to put you on too high of a horse, but you know.
I think that's something that could be cosplayed. It's not even. Well, I just need a green jacket, really.
Yeah, you just need a green jacket, maybe some green pants, or shirtless. He's shirtless half the time.
All right, that's going to cost you a bit extra.
No, but really, dude, the 80s anime or even early 90s anime drip is so real. Like,
it is.
I love watching the intros and the outros because they have them in like the 80s drip, and I'm like, oh.
You know which character has the best drip?
Who?
Right fucking here. That is some serious riz.
Oh yeah, Tuxedo
That
Mask.
is eternal level riz right there.
So much riz.
So
Even
much Riz.
outside of that costume, he dresses so good. Like,
Yeah.
I
Dude,
love
he's a fucking
following
Chad.
the like vibey anime, like what do they call it? Anime vibes Instagram pages, and they'll post a lot of Sailor Moon stuff. And it's just a whole vibe. Like the outfits are too
Speaking
good.
of Sailor Moon, the new movie comes out pretty soon, and I'm a
What?
pretty big Moonie. Yeah, yeah.
No way. I gotta catch
Yeah.
up. That is another oldie that I'm gonna catch up on. But I think I'm gonna watch Crystal.
Okay, so this is one of the Crystal movies. I think they're breaking it up into two, like they did the last one. So it's going to be the last two Crystal movies. Season 1 of Crystal's pretty fucking rough to watch. It does get better though. Crystal's a lot closer to the manga than the old 90s one, even though I do think the 90s one's a little bit better. But it's the first season of Crystal is rough, but it gets a lot better as you go on.
Yeah. Ooh, what is this? What's an anime that did a real mind job on you?
I've never heard that term before. Mind job?
So I feel like something
thought
that
you were
blew
going
your
somewhere else with
mind,
that.
maybe?
Oh,
Hmm.
End of Evangelion. I know that's a movie.
Yeah.
But that
Or are
kind
you
of
talking about the movie, not just the last like 2 episodes?
the movie, the movie that he made as like a
I don't
fuck
think
you
I
all,
watched
leave me
that.
alone. Oh, really? Where like the world ends?
Yeah, no, I was thinking of the last few episodes of Evangelion where Shinji's just like, and I'm like, holy, yeah, dang. I didn't watch the movie though. I need to do that.
Yeah, watch all of them.
Is there 1 or 2, or is there 3
There's
movies
4.
now? 4? Okay.
Oh my gosh, there's so
So
much.
there's like other movies that like condense the anime into like movies, but you have the anime,
Yeah.
and then you have End of Evangelion, which is peak, and then it gets kind of complicated. That it's gonna be very difficult to explain. It's a semi reboot kind of sequel, 3 movies that take place after.
Okay.
Wait, no, is it 4? Fuck, I think it's 4 movies. So there's either 4 or 5 movies.
I knew there was like a newer one that came out recently, right? In the past like year or 2?
Yeah, about 2 years ago, I reckon,
2
and that was
years,
the
yeah.
final one.
Yeah, because I think that's when I watched it for the first time, and I remember someone saying something about a movie coming out. An anime that did a mind job on me. I don't know if there's one that like really blew my mind. I mean, I liked Psychopaths, but I don't think it was like really mind blowing in any way.
It was thrilling, you know. It's not like mind blowing.
Yeah, yeah. And even Death Note was more just thrilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Evangelion is not a bad one. Not a bad one to think about when you think of a
Pretty
mind
sure
job.
there's 4, but I'm thinking maybe I'm forgetting one.
Oh, someone said Akira in the chat. I have not watched Akira yet.
What? Do it before Taikiki Wakiki Tatiti gets his hands on it. Yeah, he's making a movie out of that, man. Ruin your mythos in 3
Wait,
minutes.
who?
Oh, that fuckwit that did the last couple of 4 movies.
Oh, yuck. Ew,
Yeah, yuck.
not fun. So, Lethal, what have you been watching lately?
So I've been doing a lot of catch-ups. I've watched like a couple episodes here and there of the ongoing stuff, but I'm mostly catching up on shit that I'm behind on. And then I started doing my Digimon rewatch, and that's kind of put everything even further behind. So that's where I'm at.
Understandable. Yeah, like I try to watch a couple new things as well as oldies and catching up on stuff I've missed. Oh, Ivan's in the chat. Oh, Inuo is a fantastic movie. Well, that's what I've heard. I've heard only good things about it. It won awards at the Anime Awards. So,
See, look at this. This is peak Riz.
oh, you got some Riz?
I got some Riz. That right there.
Look at him.
Dude, I would wear that day in, day out, man. I would go to the shop to buy milk wearing that. Peak drip. That's called drip, boys and girls.
Yeah, man. He
You
really
wanna know
do
what
be
Riz
having
is?
drip.
This is Riz personified. Look at that. Look
I
at that. See,
love
if I
that.
grow my hair out, I actually kind of look like him.
Love that too. You should do it.
Apart from the blue eyes and all that. But Riz,
Yeah,
baby.
dark
That
hair,
is
blue eyes
Riz.
unfair. Look at that.
I would really love to wear that one, though.
I would pay to see that one. I definitely would. Oh no.
Riz.
Oh, Kai was forced into another 50% rent and PlayStation shorted, but here's a bit of support. Thanks, man. Samurai X is still the greatest anime ever. Samurai X. Isn't that similar? Am I crazy to like Rurouni Kenshin? Samurai X? Similar?
What
I
was it called
know
again?
Samurai X. I know Ivan's in the chat probably like about to smite me for saying that, but aren't they similar? Samurai X and Rurouni Kenshin?
I have no clue. I haven't watched either.
Or
Is
is Samurai X like the old name for Rurouni Kenshin, like the original name? I thought. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I thought maybe it was the same thing.
Yeah, I thought they were the same thing, and that maybe it just like went through a name change. Samurai X is futuristic. What? Says someone in the chat.
Well,
It is
I'm wrong.
Rurouni Kenshin, someone says in the chat. See, I knew it. Hot take. Monster Rancher is better than Digimon, bro. I will live and die by that PlayStation 1 Monster Rancher game. Try me. That shit was so fun. Did y'all ever play a Monster Rancher video game?
No. Oh, I don't think I did.
So it's a mix of like Digimon. It's just another monster collecting kind of game thing. But to get new monsters, so you put the disc in the PlayStation, but you would be at a part in the game where you're trying to summon a new monster. You take the disc out. The game is still on the screen. You put a new disc in. It can't be another game. It has to be like maybe a music CD. And you put it in there and it randomly generates from that CD a creature. So I would grab my big like Bible of CDs, like unzip it, flip through, put like Britney Spears, Backstreet Boys, Spice Girls in there. This is the 90s, baby. And you would get a new monster each time you put a new CD in.
Whoa.
Like, that shit was amazing. And we had, I'm telling you, a Bible of CDs from like country music to pop to rap to the whole shebang. And we spent so much time on Monster Rancher. Yeah, see, I spent hours putting in CDs and cataloging what monsters I got.
Wow.
That shit was fun. Oh, and
Hours
CDs
of
are
joy.
making a comeback, by the way, if anyone didn't know.
What?
Like,
They are?
I know vinyls are kind of the cool thing now, and just streaming in general. But cassettes and CDs are like old.
Who
now.
the fuck has a cassette player?
Bro, I don't
still
fucking
do.
know. I think they're coming back. I think they're going to start making new cassette players and cassette tapes.
No.
I've
I don't
seen
see that
bands
happening.
selling freaking cassette tapes, bro.
I believe they're still selling them, but I don't think they're coming back. I don't think, people are going to be going, hey, can you put a cassette player in my car, please?
If vinyl record players and records are back, those are so much more inconvenient. I think cassette players and taking them on the go is coming. I really do. I think it's just almost like people using Polaroid cameras. It's hella inconvenient. The shit never looks good. And then you're going to lose the picture anyway. But I'm telling you, cassette players, I'm going to make this call right now. It's coming back. Flare jeans, low-rise jeans are in. They're coming.
I think you're just having an existential crisis.
I mean, it's kind of weird because like the last cassette I listened to was like a Disney lullaby tape when I was like a kid, like 5. That's like the last cassette I remember listening to. I still have it, but I don't have a cassette player. Bring back VHS, someone says. Oof.
Oh, dude, if you didn't rewind your VHS, you're a fucking piece of shit.
Oh, it's the truth, man. I bought a rewinder.
Yeah, I had like a car rewinder. It looked like a car, so you open up the hood and then you put the VHS in and you close it and then it rewinds it, and it was so cool.
That's cool. I had a ghetto little rewinder. But you had to use it. Had to use the rewinder, or you just shame on your cow, shame on your family, on everyone.
It was fun though when it wasn't fully rewinded, and then you would put it in your VHS player, and then you would rewind it from there, and you would see it go backwards.
Oh, the best thing is my big sister would watch movies and something like, you should watch this. It's cool. And I'd be like, okay. And she would leave it at the end. And then as I'm rewinding it, it's going so slow and I'm seeing the whole movie in reverse. And I know the ending.
Yeah.
It's like, she did that on purpose.
Like when you rent a video, a VHS from Blockbuster or whatever, and you go to put it in, you're like, oh.
Be kind, rewind. That's right. That's the phrase. Be kind, rewind. That is so funny. All right, man, you got your Pokemon cards?
I do have my Pokemon cards. So, what have we done? We've done the Digimon cards. This was a pretty good pack. This Yu-Gi-Oh pack was a bit, whatever. But now we got a what do we got here? We got a Pokemon Sword and Shield Battle Styles.
Nice. And I think the Scarlet Violet stuff comes out like very, very soon.
Yeah, I actually went and bought these last night specifically for this stream, and the chick told me that she had them behind the counter, but they couldn't sell it until
you couldn't sweeten the deal for her, you know, make her some promises, you know. Chainsaw Man.
Listen, I'm not allowed back at that shop after my attempt. Okay.
Oh man.
I tried. Okay, card number 1. Oh.
All right, Kingdra, Seadra. Okay, that's Seadra, not Kingdra.
Lame.
It's pretty lame. Indeed.
What is that one from, dude? I dropped out of Pokemon for a few while.
People play Indeedee in competitive for the game. I don't know about for the cards, but Indeedee is like a huge competitive Pokemon. Like,
why?
I forgot. Is it a trade? What is it? Trade win setter? A win setter? Can't remember.
She was like everywhere in Pokemon Violet.
Morpico's cute. Morpico's the hangry Pikachu. It has 2 forms, a happy mode and then a hangry mode, and it's hangry in that picture.
See, I played right up until Emerald and then dropped it, then came back to Scarlet and Violet. So
so you missed a little bit. I missed Black and White and X and Y.
Oh, fuck off.
Energy. Woo, woo. So exciting. Wow. Victory Bell. That's oldie.
Yeah, that's a nice.
I always used that one in Gen 1. I loved it. Tapu Bulu. That's a legendary. That's a legendary from Alola. That's one of the island legendaries. They're kind of ugly. HP. Those are kind of the lamest.
Was Alola X and Y or?
No, Alola's after X and Y. Alola is Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon, right?
Roly-Coly. I freaking love Roly-Coly. I had a shiny one.
What a name.
I caught it on accident because it was like dark blue instead of black. I didn't know. Chimecho. Cute. Chimecho is cute.
From Gen 3.
All right, we got 3 more.
Is that Chimecho's not Gen 3? No way.
Yeah.
Chimecho's Gen 3.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Onyx. That's so old.
I'm trying to get a better angle of that.
I know.
Steelix is better.
Steelix is so much cooler.
All right. Second to last.
Sizzlipede. I love Sizzlipede and Scentiscorch. They're actually really cool.
Scentiscorch.
I don't like it.
That's
all right, last one.
That was the last one. That was
Glameow.
I feel like it's the Raticate of that generation.
Straight up, like every generation has their Raticate.
So I reckon
that has their
best one. I quite like the Onyx. That was old school. But I'd say the best card was probably that one.
Yeah, Tapu Bulu. Tapu Bulu, Tapu Lele, Tapu Koko. I can't remember the other one.
So I'll try and do pack openings every stream on this channel.
Dude, that's so cool.
So make sure when I'm live, you send a super chat to help cover these funds.
Okay.
The Riz.
Crimson Law, Aggron's the coolest Pokemon, but he's like the worst. Like everything's super effective against him. Like ground is double super effective, fighting is double super effective.
Yeah, look, I want to show y'all the Pokemon TCG thing that I saw earlier, and y'all tell me if I'm just like crazy.
Well, you said cassettes are coming back.
True. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Man. See, I love card games, but I hate like playing them in video games. Is that weird?
Oh, I hate card game video games for sure.
Yeah, like I love card games, like actually having physical cards and playing them, but I hate playing them like through digital medium.
I feel you. Apparently Yu-Gi-Oh is really fun online, but that I feel like it's probably the only one I've seen that people still like actively like.
The problem with Yu-Gi-Oh online at the moment is like
I don't like where I stopped this video. I don't know why. I just really didn't like that. That made me uncomfortable. You keep going.
Why? His saliva's just drooling.
There's a bit of a meta in Yu-Gi-Oh at the moment that's kind of making it not as fun to play. That everyone's just rolling the same deck. I think we actually missed some channel memberships.
Oh shoot, did we?
Because they don't show on StreamYards.
Oh yeah, let me see.
From Brian.
All right, well,
roll your dog. I got that one for you.
What does that mean?
Okay, so that's full Aussie lore, which is the stream that I do. This dude
Oh yeah, Brian, dude, 5
accident-
memberships. Thank you, man. That's cool.
This dude accidentally set his mouth on fire, and the cameraman filming him calls him a cunt and then says, "Roll your dog."
Okay. Oh, I needed the context.
Roll your dog. Like that.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna watch this Pokemon TCG thing that came out 6 hours
I'm in the
ago.
move already. No, my favorite Pikachu card.
You're right.
Oh.
I got this one. It's new.
Cool. I have this one.
Chemistry textbook.
Oh, all grown up.
Whoa.
Not actual game footage.
Do you know how you know this ad's total bullshit?
On Google Play and App Store today. Also on Mac and PC.
This is bullshit because let me tell you, if that was real life and you dripped something like that on someone's card, you're getting a whooping on the spot.
So true. But yeah, I mean, I haven't seen that. At all till today.
Did you
And
dye your hair?
I did. I got it done. That's why I keep touching it because it feels so weird. I got it dyed and cut. It's crazy.
It
What
looks
color
great.
is it?
I like it. I like the dark brown. It's my jam.
I like it too.
Dark
Looks
brown.
nice.
Well, thanks, guys. I also got a tattoo while I was in Orlando on the spur of the moment. Okay, I gotta hold it weird. Okay, hold
Is
on.
that a Keyblade?
No, it's a violin. It's like line art of a violin. Let me see.
Oh, I was
Listen,
like,
if that was
It's
a
pretty
if
cool.
that was a
It's okay.
Keyblade,
Maybe upside down.
it
Nope.
kind of
The
looks like a
lighting.
Keyblade you get
it
from like,
kind of
like-
looks like a Keyblade.
yeah, from like,
Oh yeah, it kind of
like
does.
a type of Keyblade you get from like Aladdin's world, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's funny. Actually, when I went to go get it, it was very spur of the moment. We didn't know they were doing walk-ins at Universal, and I was like, last time I went, they're like, "Oh, we're booked months out." And my friend was like, "Dude, I'll go get a Keyblade like on my thigh," and then he didn't go, and then I was like, "All right, I'm going." Just spur of the moment. I rode the fastest roller coaster in Florida, which I didn't think I was gonna do. I rode Velocicoaster. I told my friend to make me because I would really insist that I not do any roller coasters because I'm a chicken shit. So I did it and I didn't die. And then I was on a roller coaster high and I was like, let's get a tattoo. Why not? And then I did. It's
So-
crazy. Never give me drugs because I don't know. Something would happen.
Does anybody know the name of the Aladdin Keyblade off the top of their head?
I can't. The only ones I remember are like the
Mm,
Kingdom Hearts canonical ones, kind of like Oblivion, Oathkeeper, Kingdom Key, Ultimate
Yeah.
Weapon, but I don't remember the specific world Keyblades.
All right, so that one's called Three Wishes because of the genie.
Oh, 3 wishes. That's cool. I like the way that one looked.
Oh, that's cute.
Mm.
Man, I thought today at the Game Fest we would maybe get some Kingdom Hearts 4 teasers.
Oh
but
my
I
gosh, that would have been so
I think I'm
hype.
gonna have to wait another 6 years.
Yeah.
Oh,
another 6
dude.
years.
Listen, I
Maybe
fucking
7.
finished school between Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking from middle school to like out of college. Yeah.
Yeah, how long was it? It was like a 20-year wait, wasn't it?
Dude, yeah.
So
It was
Kingdom
like-
Hearts 2 was 2006, maybe 2007,
And then Kingdom
Almost
Hearts 3 was
20
2018, right? Or
2018. Obviously, you had
long.
like your Birth by Sleeps and like your spin-offs
Right.
in between.
Okay,
That
Birth
was
by
it.
Sleep though was my favorite Kingdom Hearts game.
Really?
Yeah, Birth by
Okay,
Sleep is
I'm not the-
fire, bro.
I'm not the only one, right? Like
I
having
wouldn't say it's my favorite, but
Uh-huh.
it's fucking fire.
it's so
Really?
good. Like it's my
Aqua's
favorite.
the best character in the whole series.
Oh, she's so hot. She's the hottest one. But like she's like
Oh,
like
dude.
but it's like playing the 3 characters and the lore that was added through
Yep.
the 3 characters. It was just fantastic.
So good, and
yeah.
bad guys win.
Yeah.
You get your ass handed to you in all. There's 3 characters you play as. You think one of them would come out okay? Nah, they all get fucked up.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. I like
It's
it.
Isn't
fucking
that game
fire,
into,
dude.
like, you
And
can
it had
buy,
the
like, a
most
trilogy of
badass
them?
moment, man, when she's getting choked out by Terranaut, and she's like, "My name is Master Aqua. And it's like, oh, she's about to lay a whooping on that motherfucker. And she fucks him up, dude. It's so good.
Dude,
so good.
I'm gonna have to find that. Wasn't there like a triple pack of the games in between? Like,
yeah,
2 and
I
3?
have. It's like a. Gosh, I forgot what the official name of the release was. I have it right here.
Dude, I think I sold it back to GameStop because I was like, fuck these games. Because wasn't one of them card based?
Yeah, that was
the
Chain of Memories,
yeah,
which was later re-released on console. It was shit on Game Boy because he didn't have enough buttons.
And then the other one was the one, what's the one where like you would go like, was it not like back and forward in time, but like in different dimensions? Like you'd be one character for a minute and then you would switch.
Dream Drop Distance.
Dream Drop Distance.
Hated that shit too, dude.
Yeah.
So I think I didn't even get to Birth by Sleep because those two pissed me off.
Birth by Sleep was before that.
Yeah, so right before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, they had like the story so far, which was the price of one game, which had like 9 games in it. So it had like all the games up until that point. And then so I got it. And so, I played Birth by Sleep on the PSP originally, back in middle school. But then I got to play Final Mix on the PS4 and it was so fun. Oh my gosh.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I didn't really like Dream Drop Distance. I kind of like stopped playing in the middle because like it was just, like you said, I just didn't like the gameplay.
Yeah, the gameplay was not fun. And I hated that card one. Screw that. I did not like that. I had a shit deck and I couldn't get anywhere.
I didn't like, when you would roll a terrible deck, but I don't know. It was just something about Kingdom Hearts on a Nintendo console was very like made me happy.
All right, well, let's get back on the topic of anime. I mean, does Kingdom Hearts count? I mean, I don't know.
Square Enix is Japanese, so kind of counts.
Yeah. I think
anything Japanese counts.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so let's see. We already talked about like what we're kind of watching now, but what about what is coming?
Jujutsu Kaisen, let's go.
Oh, Jobless Reincarnation.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna have to put that on my list because you just keep getting so hype about it. I'm gonna have to watch that first season.
Oh, best isekai and fucking debatably ever.
That's amazing. Okay, so this is the most anticipated anime. Number 10, Rent a Girlfriend, season 3. Ivan keeps saying this is the worst thing ever. How it got a season 3, I mean, that's beyond me. Can we watch the trailer?
Sure, why not?
Let's do it. Let's just do it. Make a movie? What kind of movie? Oh.
おばあちゃんに
やってやる必ず
何か作ってあげる食べれるもの
水原
夢が叶えばいい他は何もいらない
Emotional climax
ちょっとそんなにイチャイチャしてるなら付き合っちゃえばいいのにはあ自分1年の八重森美にって言います
何の権利があって二人の関係を邪魔されなきゃならねえんだ
彼女をお借りします3期自分口堅いっすから
Yeah, looks like shit. All right.
I'm kind of sad. The beginning part looked really good, and then
and then it was like, there's a couple, and someone's gonna get in between them.
Someone got nuked.
The Devil's a Part-Timer season 3. Now look, all I remember is I really liked Devil's a Part-Timer season 1. It left a lot of holes open, and I was like, oh my god, season 2 is gonna come so soon, right? No. Devil is a Part-Timer I watched when I started watching anime as an adult, so probably like at the 7 years ago, 8 years ago, when I finally started watching anime again. And it took till last year for season 2 to come out. I'm like, you cannot wait 8 years between a season and expect people to still be excited. Or even 6 years. That's too many. So I don't know why Devil's a Part-Timer is on here.
Attack on Titan waited like 6 years.
Okay, but it was worth the wait, though.
That's true.
I feel like no one is talking about that Devil is a Part-Timer season 2. So I don't know. I don't know how season 3 even became a thing.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on. I wish I was excited for it. Oh, due to the flop that was season 2. Yeah, exactly. No one's talking about it anymore. All right. Number 8. Zom 100. Bucket List of the Dead. Okay. I have the actual like trailer not on this website pulled up. Let me see if this. Okay, fine. We'll just watch this one if it's here. It looks really cool, actually. What were people saying? That if you liked High School of the Dead, you would like this one? It's a zombie anime.
明日もまた会社か。行きたくねえな。
Dang, bro. Get your life together. The music's cool.
Wow, I'm vibing with this. Whoa.
天童明と申します。皆様、よろしくお願いします。
I'm digging.
Wait, this looks really good.
これってもう今日から会社。いや
He's just happy to not be at work, bro. I couldn't feel that more.
I like that. I didn't mind that.
But that looks fun. That looks interesting. I
It
like
looks
that.
really fun. He is
Yeah.
so happy to not be at work. He's like, zombie apocalypse, just what I needed. Just what he needed to like spice up his life. That actually looks pretty cool. Kind of out of my comfort zone, but it does look fun. High School of the Dead was great, says chat. So yeah, bucket list of the dead. Now, speaking of a bucket list, I'm curious. Are there any things that are at the tip top of y'all's bucket list to do?
I can't talk about them on this stream.
Really? Oh, so they're like that?
Like, is it inappropriate or is it like
Has to be.
secretive?
It's extremely. I wouldn't even talk about it on my own channel.
So this is like it's gonna die with you if you don't do it. Or even if you do it, it'll probably die with you. And, well,
no.
all parties involved.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yes,
Lethal.
Crimson. I just want to touch a boob before I die.
Just once.
Just
like
once. I just
Denji.
want to feel what a boob feels like before I die.
That's funny. What about you, Kangmin?
I want to get
Bucket
married and have
list.
children.
Oh, look, that's like a goal. I feel like that's not a bucket list item. You're gonna get there.
All right. Bucket list. What do I want to do?
You haven't
mean-
thought about this? Like something you want to do before you die?
Before I die, like I want to travel the world, but there's so many places in the world I want to go to. You know,
Yeah, like what's number one? What's the number one place you have to go?
I have to go.
Yeah, like well, you will not be able to die unless you go to this place.
Oh man.
You will die sad unless you go. I mean, Japan for me, that's definitely on my bucket list. I was born there, but I don't remember anything. So
You were born there?
yeah, military. My dad was military. I was born
Oh.
there, and we only stayed for like a year. But we do have videos of me, like, or VHSs. I'm sorry, videotape of my birth. First of all, that's creepy.
Ooh.
And
That's
also,
like creepy. That's awesome. That's
I
cute.
watched my own birth. Well, it's also
Oh.
C-section, so ouch, scary. My mom was like, "Here you go. This was the talk. Here's how children are born." I was like, "Oh shit, that's a knife!" No, but like videos of like my sister throwing a roly poly on a lady's kimono and her like screaming. It was hilarious. We were both blonde babies, so we got a lot of attention in Japan. So my mom didn't venture out much, but when we did, like everyone wanted to like kiss our heads because they were
Aw.
blonde.
That's
So that
cute.
was weird. But yeah, I want to go back real bad.
Yeah,
I would like to travel.
Japan. I might go in October.
That's
Some
so soon.
friends are trying to go, and I'm like, I just have to be able to afford it. But
It's so expensive.
I do want to go to Singapore. I definitely want to go to Machu Picchu in Peru. Definitely want to go to India as well. I want to visit the Taj Mahal. Want to go to the Himalayas. I mean, there's just like so many places I want to go. You know?
Dude, that's cool. That's a little of everywhere.
Yeah.
Man, y'all know my number one bucket list item is I really want to hit someone in the face.
You haven't done that before?
No, never in my
Really?
life.
If
No.
you had that Keyblade tattoo, you could hit me.
True. Can I hit you? No. It's got to be heroic though. That's like kind of my stipulation is I don't just want to hit someone that's like, you can hit me, Shorty. Like, no, I want it to be heroic. I want someone to be in trouble.
And you just
And
like
I just
come
want to
in.
be like, how dare you? Whoosh, and then run because I cannot get caught. I'm a teacher. I cannot get in trouble. It needs to be very much like
So
that was warranted.
violent.
I'm not gonna call the
So
cops on you.
violent.
Or I'm just gonna hit and literally run. Like book it. Because no one will believe that it was me if it's not on video. I am a good homely teacher and I would never. But yeah, that's on my
But you want to hit someone in the face.
I do.
Okay.
Like I want someone to like, I don't know, be getting harassed on the street and me be like, I'm warning you, bud, don't you dare. And then
So you're hoping that someone's getting harassed.
maybe verbally instead of like physically. Although I
Even
do picture
so.
myself like, you know, doing like a spider monkey on someone's back and like punching them in the face multiple times and then running away and they'll never catch me. I'm pretty fast.
Do you have a
Hero
lot of violent
complex.
thoughts?
Yeah, I do have a hero complex for sure. I'm a teacher. I want to change lives. That's for sure, man. I definitely have a hero complex.
That's funny.
Maybe a Napoleon complex too, you know. Isn't that the one where you're like short and you just try to overcompensate? Yeah, that's me. Hello, hi, it's me. I'm the problem.
Wait, how tall are you?
4'10".
You're lying.
Swear to God.
You're
4'10".
you're not that short.
Okay, my ID says 4'11", but that is a whole lie. I'm like, I wear platform shoes like every day, so I could be like 5 feet tall.
Oh my, you're what?
Yeah, my mom is shrinking. She's like 4'9".
Oh my gosh.
I'm 5'7", but I just got really unlucky.
Yeah,
My parents were both very tiny.
No wonder you want to punch someone.
Overcompensate.
Napoleon complex is real. I am the Shorty. OG. You cannot be Shorty unless you are 5'10".
Oh, that's why you're
4'10",
Shorty Sensei.
I've been called Shorty since middle school. It's not a lie. I'm not like, you know, I'm not just one of the, I'm not Shorty, which some people do like to call me Shorty. Not the girl everyone raps about in the songs. I'm the actual shortest shit, like 4'10". Yeah, you'll see when you meet me in person one day. Hopefully I'm going to come to Atlanta at some point this summer and hang out with Ivan.
You punch him?
Yeah. Oh, I can't punch Kangmin. He doesn't deserve it.
No, Ivan.
No, you can punch Ivan.
He'd have to do
Okay,
something to
Kangmin's
deserve
cool.
it, though.
Just
What do you
him
mean?
existing.
He already does.
Yeah, you know, existing, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's enough for me.
Oh, everyone in the chat is so nice. Such a wee lass. My sister's 4'11". Must be freaking nice. All I wanted was 5 feet. I ate all my veggies and drank all my milk.
Yeah, my sister's like 5'6".
Oh my God. Ugh. All I wanted was 5. I told the doctor all I wanted was 5, and he said, drink your milk, eat your vegetables, get some sun. I played sports. I did all the things. Nope. All lies. All lies. Okay, moving on from Bucket List of the Dead number 8. Number 7, Spy Classroom Season 2.
What's that?
So Spy Classroom Season 1, I think, came out last season. But I was like, that just sounds like a mix of Assassination Classroom and Spy Family. Like they're just trying to milk the genre. But apparently it is getting a Season 2 action-packed mystery series that made its debut earlier this year. It's been a mixed bag, but overall for fans, it's maintained popularity throughout the season. We'll see. Oh my God, look at all these videos getting docked. Rurouni Kenshin, July 6th. We all know. We've seen the trailer multiple times on these streams. Rurouni Kenshin's going to be so good. What is the brunette guy's name? We've got Kenshin. What's his little brunette friend's name? Cannot remember. But he looks good in this remake. Let me just tell you. He looks good. He's always more jacked. So anyway, moving on. I know you guys agree.
I need to add this to my watch list. Rurouni Kenshin.
Horimiya. Okay, I was so obsessed with the first season of Horimiya. It was so good. I also know like almost all the Japanese words to the first intro. I loved season 1 of Horimiya. So cute. So much that I binged. Yeah, slice of life, school romance, your typical, but I just love this one so much. It's actually funny. The main character, the girl, Hori, she has a fetish.
Oh.
And it comes out like toward the end of the first season, and it is hilarious. I kind of don't want to spoil it for you guys.
Yeah.
But I did read the entire manga for Horimiya. I binged it once the show was over. And since they're doing a season 2, I feel like they will probably end up finishing the whole show if they make a 3rd season. So I'm really excited to see that it got a 2nd season. It's just a really cute, not your typical slice of life school romance. There's still a lot of tropes in there, but I'd say it definitely has its quirks that make it a little different. So yeah, I love Horimiya. See, Crimson says Horimiya is fantastic. It's so good. Hori's kink is very funny, especially once you know Miyamura. Yeah, it's hilarious. Love some Horimiya. Don't want to say much without spoiling it. There you go. Jobless Reincarnation Season 2. Now,
Fuck
if I
yeah.
watch this trailer, am I going to get like super spoiled?
Probably.
Okay, so then maybe I shouldn't. I feel like, is it 12 episodes the first season? Or is it 24?
24 broken up into 12.
Okay.
They did like a season 1 part.
What's this
2.
about? Sounds like an
this is dope.
isekai.
Yeah. So like that kid you're looking at on screen, he
Uh-huh.
was like in his 30s in the real world and was just like a total loser, right?
And then he got unemployed.
He never was employed.
Oh, he was never employed.
Ooh.
And he
loser.
dies, and he's reborn in like this fantasy world, like full on isekai. But it's narrated from himself as 30 years old. So he's like 2 months old, right? But it's narrated by him. So like his mum goes to pick him up to breastfeed him, and he's all like, "Yeah, titties," and he's like, "Oh shit, that's mum." But then it turns into like this full on like fantasy, man. It's really good, like magic, sword fighting, quite a bit of sexual how to put it, like innuendos as well. Like he's constantly horny and all that type of stuff. And his dad's a full womanizer. And then there's like he's like this really smart wizard. Oh, and there's like this catastrophic event where him and this little girl who's like a sword fighter as well. She's like from a royal family, and they get sucked into like faraway lands and stuff. It's fucking really good.
Really? So he's just your typical pervy protagonist?
He starts off as that, but he grows up.
Okay, cool. Emotional, heartfelt ending in season 1.
Massive
Really?
character development.
Interesting.
Massive.
We like to see it. Everyone in chat seems to really agree with you, saying that it's pretty good for an
It is
isekai.
pretty good. It is pretty good.
Better than Sword Art?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, that's easy. That's not hard.
I love Sword Art. Sword Art.
Sword Art, it had so much potential, and then it just kind of fell off.
The newest seasons are really good though, and the animation is like mwah.
The animation's really good, but the story's so meh, in my opinion.
The newest ones are so good.
Like Alicization and all that.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I love Alicization.
It's like okay. The animation is very good though. It's very pretty, but the story's meh to me.
Hit and miss is what chat says. All right, now Bungo Stray Dogs. Have any of you seen any Bungo Stray Dogs?
No, this is new to me.
It's good. When I heard that they were gonna make like a 3rd and 4th season, I went ahead and just binged the first like 2. But now I honestly can't remember what happened because I binged them so quickly. So I'm gonna probably have to like watch a big breakdown of like everything that happened. But I do really like Bungo Stray Dogs. It has a really cool cast of characters, very big. And everyone's backstory really matters. It's so much fun. There's mystery. They're kind of like detectives in a way with magic powers. Like I don't know how to explain Bungo Stray Dogs.
Interesting.
It's just so good. Initial release was in 2016, skyrocketing to success. Blah blah blah. Okay, the 4th season was okay. So I missed the 4th season. That's right. So I must have watched the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And I did not watch the 4th this winter because I completely forgot what happened in the first 3 seasons. I just wanted to rewatch before I jumped back in. But Bungo Stray Dogs is really good. I'm going to highly recommend that one. It's very, very cool.
I have to check that out.
Yeah, that right there. He's the main character. He's like a lion boy. He's really cool. And I don't know. Y'all have probably seen Dazai, the main character. I'd say the second like most important character, Dazai, the guy that has dark hair and bandages all over him. You've probably seen him all over the interwebs, but he's a very, very cool, mysterious character. So good. And everybody knows Jujutsu Kaisen season 2.
Yes, I'm so excited.
So this is going to be the Shibuya arc, I believe, that everyone talks about. That is ever so crazy, tragic. Like these are apparently there's going to be a few deaths this season. My husband is fully caught up on the manga, and he like screams every time he reads it, like audibly gasps and like throws his phone. So, I mean, like I know this season's going to be so good, and I'm just so glad we get lots of Sugu Ghetto. I should have worn my shirt today. I'll wear it next week. I have a shirt of them frolicking through the flowers together, and it's adorable. But this is going to be such a good season.
I just want to see more Toto.
I love Toto. I don't think we'll see much of him this season. I think it's going to be a lot of like going back to when Gojo and Geto were students. So we're going to get their backstory.
It's going to be like a prequel kind of, just like
I think a lot of it depends how far they go, but it should be even before Jujutsu Kaisen 0. It's going to go back pretty far.
Really?
But I don't know if it's going to also show what's happening now as well as in the
I wish they would just like keep that as like a movie or like an OVA and just continue the story.
I know. Like, I feel like this could probably make a really good movie. Like, that was the point of Zero. Like,
exactly. It was so
Zero
good.
was a movie for a prequel, and then you can just continue your season. So,
right.
But I guess the Shibuya arc is like extremely important, so we need every detail. So it has to be in a season.
Because it's like, how did get to the place that he is? You know, no pun intended. But like, like I wonder, like, what happened to him? Like, we kind of know like a little bit about his philosophy, but like,
him and Gojo used to be friends. How did he become a villain?
Yeah, like what happened for him to go from like being Gojo's best friend to a psychopathic maniac who wants to kill everyone who can't use cursed energy?
Right. Yeah. It's gonna apparently be very, very cool.
Okay, I'm excited.
Sick fights, they say. Yep, I'm really excited. So, although it's a prequel season, I mean, Gojo's like my favorite anime character in a long time. Like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will watch him all day long. All day long. And number 1, Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War Part 2. I stopped Bleach in the middle of the like Arrancar arc or whatever, or I don't know. I didn't even see the big fight with Aizen. That's how far behind I am. But I do know that happened. So I cannot attest to the new season of Bleach because I did not watch it.
I heard it's really good though.
The animation looks really good. It looks really good. It's so much to go back and watch.
I know.
And I remember exactly why I stopped watching. Yeah, me and A-Money stopped in the same place. Stopped watching before Big Aizen fight. Because what they did was at the beginning of every episode for not 10 minutes. It might have been 7 minutes. They did a recap of the previous episode.
Oh my
so
God.
Like half of the episode you're watching was a recap, and at the time I wasn't paying for my anime subscriptions, so I was just like scrolling through and getting pop-ups, and I could not just skip 7 minutes of every episode and then actually only watch 10 minutes. It was just ugh. And yes, there was a lot of filler. It was too much. Yeah, the Blood War is 15 years too late. Agreed, Westward Smile. Agreed. It just took too long to get here. Ugh. But I know it probably looks so good. It's not that the story's bad. I just think their execution was pretty crappy. I don't know what's up with that, but
I never got into Bleach.
So those are our most anticipated anime of next season. I will definitely be watching Jujutsu Kaisen season 2.
100%.
Maybe I'll get to watch Jobless Reincarnation. Horimiya for sure. Yes, absolutely. Can't wait to see it animated. Definitely Rurouni Kenshin. And I'm really interested in that new one, Bucket List of the Dead. It looks pretty cool. I'm excited about it. All right, guys. We are at our hour. We are Ivanless. We are Meganless. They're, getting ready, and Ivan's moving, and Megan's going through it, and she is just tired, man. Being teachers, ugh. I am out of school. Megan
hasn't finished.
She's still working with children, man. She is. Hers never ends. I cannot imagine. I would not survive if I did not have a break from the cheer-ins. So, guys, that is going to be it for tonight. Something for Lethal.
The opening of dog. Yeah, I told you. We're going to wait till Ivan's here, so that way we have more people to react to it.
Yeah, we'll do it next week. Next week, Ivan should be back.
Roll, you dog.
All right, guys, we are gonna go
we missed
ahead.
anything?
Oh, thank you. We got another one. Wow, you guys are so great. It's not popped up here yet, but it popped up there. There we go. Shaka Zulu 12. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not even gonna lie, I get so nervous when I'm the host. Like sitting here while you guys talking bullshit around, I don't have to do anything is wonderful. When I have to host, I get so nervous and I don't even know what to say. It's so weird.
You did a great job hosting.
Thank you. Hostessing.
You did an awfully great job.
Oh, thank you. I was gonna give you a bucket list, baby.
I could be the first person you punch.
Yeah.
There was one more super chat. It's from Stanky Pusey. Lethal's bucket list is becoming Tim Paul's body double. I am not fat nor gay enough to accomplish that, Stanky Pusey.
Oh. Oh, that's funny. All right, guys, tell them where you can find you. Kangmin, what are you up to? Where can everyone find you?
You can just find me on my socials. It's right there, Kangmin J Lee. Yeah, I'm everywhere. Streaming right after this on Twitch. So
What you streaming?
Genshin.
Hey, where you at? Where you at? What you doing?
I'm in the middle of the Sumeru Archon quest, so I just went to Port Ormos. I love
Best song in the
Genshin,
game.
but
The Port Ormos song is so good.
it's so good. It's so good. But like, I love Genshin. It's so good, but it's just there's so much, just too much dialogue sometimes. I'm like, bro, like sometimes you just Paimon, you didn't need to say that. We could have done without that. And it was like a minute or two. It's just like Paimon just. I'm like,
oh that was a really good. That was a very good. That sounded just like her. Yeah. Actually, you're coming up on my favorite Paimon voice line. Or no, is it Paimon that says it? No, you're getting there. Just keep grinding through that main quest. You're about to get to meet some really cool characters. You're going to meet my favorite. I'll hate them soon.
I just met him.
Oh, good. You are on the way to the really funny part after that. After you meet like Sino and I'll hate them and all of them. Oh, you're gonna know. I don't even have to tell you. You're gonna get to the funniest line in Genshin ever, and you'll know.
I hope it's still funny in Korean because I play in Korean.
Ooh, I hope it is. I think it was meant to be really awkward and hilarious. There's like a lot of weird, almost breaking the fourth wall-ish kind of thing.
Yeah, that kind of is. Yeah,
you'll see. It's really funny. I'm excited. Oh, D-Day Direwolf wants that dark skin bitch. You want Daya? Apparently, she's not very strong.
I pulled her like 2 days ago, and yeah, I have her in my team, my Burn Melt team, but she's not the greatest.
Yeah, apparently it's just you got to put her in the right team, or she's kind of crap.
Yeah, I have the right characters for her. That I have the only team that works for her. Like I have the characters, and thankfully they are my main team, and so I just kind of incorporated her.
Nice.
D-Day doesn't care about her stats in the slightest.
I didn't care about Alhaitham either. I'm like, he cute. I got Kave, I got Baiju. I'm good. I got my husbando team almost ready to go.
Okay, but Alhaitham's a great Dendro main DPS. Like he's really good.
He's really underleveled for me right now, but he is. I'm about where you are, Kangmin. I'm not much further than where you are. I kind of stopped playing after Star Rail came out.
Wait, what's your AR again?
In Genshin, it's probably 53.
Okay, that's pretty high.
And Star Rail, I'm already like 40 something.
Oh my gosh.
I have binged these shit. I got to level 50 on the battle pass in Star Rail and forgot to buy the level up one? Because I actually made it to 50 on the last day. And then I was like, I'll do it tomorrow if I really want to. Too late. But that is the first time I've like maxed out the battle pass in any game ever.
Wow.
That I have been on Star Rail incessantly.
It's that so good, fun.
Yeah.
It's very chill because you can make it speed up and do like the auto battles and all that. So it's very
auto battling helps.
Yeah. But man, auto battling.
It makes me want to get on there. Some battles you can't auto battle through like main story stuff, but like all the grindy shit that like you don't want to do in Genshin, like fighting all the bosses and doing your resin, you can auto battle all of that.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's you just set up your team, you do your thing, and it's so nice.
That is really nice, actually.
Yeah, so Star Rail's good. It's really good, and they just got a new banner, but I'm waiting for the next banner, so I'm trying to grind and save up for the next banner so I can get a really cool new character. Yeah, man. So y'all go watch Kangmin. Lethal, what are you up to?
Videos. I'm doing videos on my channel, streams on my channels. I'm on the Kicks, on the Twitches. Doing all the videos for Geeks and Gamers Play, and yeah, all that fun stuff.
That's what's up. Y'all go give him a follow on everything. And I will probably be streaming Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow, but
Let's
it's also
go.
Sensei Summer. So I'm trying to stream like 3 times a week, and I'm going to start doing some other games. Like I bought Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I've never played a Fire Emblem.
That's a good one.
So I got it on sale. It's like right here. Got it on sale for $30.
Nice.
And then I kind of want to, I don't know, I got to find a third game to play. I kind of want to play Persona 4 Golden. But I know that that's probably going to be a very, very long game. So I haven't decided what else I'm going to stream. So you guys come on over and tell me what. I thought about doing a Genshin Star Rail dual stream, like doing a little bit of each, because I really want to get back into Genshin because it's so fun, and Fontaine is coming.
I know. I'm so excited for Fontaine.
Yeah, if we get to actually swim underwater, that's going to be really cool. So I'm
That'll
really
be
excited about
wild.
that.
We'd be like mermaids.
Yeah. Also today, I was hoping to see some Genshin anime news at the Summer Games Fest, and still haven't heard anything. Radio silence.
Yeah, it's still so silent on that front.
Which I know they're going to be all right. Like I know
it's
they're
gonna
going
be
to do
so
a good
good.
job, but I'm just desperate for a crumb.
Yes,
Just
me
a
too.
crumb. All right, guys, we are going to get on out of here and go do our thing. So thank you so much for being here. This wasn't a total flop. Yay!
Oh, you did good.
Yeah, we did good. You did good.
Good job, guys. Good job, guys. I like your little
Thank you,
avatar, Kangmin. That avatar's cute. I like it.
Thank you. One of my
All right,
followers
guys.
made it for me.
Oh, I love that. They can
Yeah.
follow me too. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thank you all so much for coming, and all the donations are always so appreciated. Take care of yourselves. Go touch some grass.
And Genshin.
And I'm gonna touch Genshin grass.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.